Welcome to the Business at the Speed of Sell podcast, where you learn how to accelerate the growth of your online and offline businesses, profits, and personal income. Tune in daily to get the tips, tricks, and tactics that have generated over $100 million in online and offline sales. Now, here's your host, Anthony Flatt.
This is Anthony Flatt, and you're listening to the Business at the Speed of Sell podcast. Today, we're going to talk about being unwilling to compromise. I know that in my business career and in building my own business products and services, that I've oftentimes had difficulties with contractors, coworkers, subordinates, and even my own management team and my own support staff. And with particular situations when it comes to customer support, when it's customer satisfaction, and when I'm creating my own product, be it a website or an ebook or a video or a training program, I tend to have in mind exactly what I want, and I'm unwilling to compromise on anything less than what I think it can be. And I struggle with that internally with myself, thinking, well, maybe you're just being too difficult to work with. Maybe you are pushing people too hard. Maybe you should just cut back and be willing to accept what they're telling you is the best they can do. And then when I push and I demand what it is I'm looking for, inevitably I'm told again and again how great my product is, how great the project worked out, or how well it turned out. And then I turn back to myself saying, no, I made the right decision in sticking to my guns and fighting for what I believed in and fighting to make sure that the quality was there and the product was at the level that I wanted it to be. The project was at the level I wanted it to be. So I'd like to encourage you to be unwilling to compromise. When a web designer tells you that you're asking for too much and you don't believe you are, continue to push forward. When somebody tells you you're offering too much in your product, you should cut back. Continue to do what you believe in. Continue to do what your gut feel so that you can keep pushing forward. I have not found a situation where I haven't pushed hard enough and then come back and said, well, I didn't push them and they delivered above and beyond my expectations. My expectations are very high for myself, and my expectations are very high for anybody that works with me. So I do expect that they're going to deliver. I do expect that they're going to deliver on time. And I do expect that they're going to deliver at a high level. And oftentimes that doesn't happen. And oftentimes I'm disappointed and I push to get it corrected, or I find somebody else to work with. I go through a number of vendors. I'm not going to lie. I've had my challenges, but I do have some people that I work with, some people I've been working with for years that deliver at the level that I'm looking for. They know what my expectations are. My graphics design guy I've been working with for over 8 years. And he knows exactly what I want. And if he delivers something that I'm not happy with and I send it back to him and tell him to make changes, or that I don't like the design at all, to come up with something else, he does that. And I have some of the best designs, some of the best graphics out there because I know what I want and I'm not willing to accept something less than what I believe it can be. I think too many people are willing to just kind of go along to get along and not rock the boat. I don't think it's a matter of trying to be indignant or derogatory when you talk to people or treat people any less than they should be. Obviously, treat people as you'd like them to treat you, but you just don't have to accept if they don't deliver to the level that you're looking for. And if you do push for it, you do push for them to meet the level that you're looking for. My experience has been that I'm always happier with the end product when I stick to my guns and make them deliver at the level that I'm looking for. So don't compromise, continue to fight for what you believe in, and make sure that your products and your services and your offerings are the best they can possibly be.
If you have a question for Anthony, then head over to www.anthonyflatt.com and leave him a voicemail message for a chance to have your question featured on the show. Thanks for listening to the Business at the Speed of Sell podcast at www.businessatthespeedofsell.com.